Hello traders, let's trade. Of course, you're welcome to this analysis with World Trade. So we'll be starting up with Flip X1 just to get enough familiar with the Breakout World Trade. They're actually available globally. I'll share the description. I'll be leaving a link to this broker for you right there. But of course, remember, you're not going to see the link directly because if it's actually be restricted, putting trading links directly on your channel. So what you're going to do is you see a link to my Telegram. For my Telegram, you see my links there or the link to this broker right there. All right, so you're starting with Flip X1. What you can see is that marks already on a bullish, so I'm if you look for a bullish tree. So let's go to 15-minute chart, which usually used for entry. So see the see a recent setup for us to go long on this. Of course, yes, I think we can actually see, but though they actually move a little bit away from our way we would have used at our entry. So that means it's gonna mark another level where the market is currently expecting and expecting that when they get there, it shows us some levels of okay. I think I have that. So this is where we have enter initially, and this would be our first CP. But then since they actually missed that first trade, so that means we're gonna wait for second entry which comes up above this level. Without notice the market are moving above this, they're closing out, they're trying to go back, unable to go below, they're breaking above each one recent item they're putting long on Flip X1. So that is my long trade on Flip X1. So please take note of that. You can put Flip X1 on your watch list for today. All right, so let's go to the next one, which is FX volume. Remember, it's a bit full of 20. We are hold down once, but let's focus on 20 for today. Before our charts, let's see what's going on in that place. It currently kind of looking bullish. Got to mark out these levels. Looking bullish. You can see following recent high. So let's see if it is gonna continue by breaking above this. Then go back to the 15-minute chart also. All right, you're already moving a little bit above it. You wanna see it breaking out of this high. You're gonna see that's happening. They're pretty long on FxVol. So what I mean is our entry comes up somewhere around this level. Stop loss below this. Then take profit minimum of 1:2 to reward ratio. So please take note of that. Alright, so here's my entry or my setup for FX volume 20. Alright, let's go to the next one, which is let's put 600. Alright, so to the 4-hour charts. Let's see what's going on the 4-hour chart of 600. Kind of looking bearish. But then let's see if this level is gonna hold where to continue bearish. I've seen the markets going to move bullish. Let's see. So for now, we kindly say if the market is gonna go bullish or bearish. So let's see if it's gonna move out of this level. I'm gonna mark right now. So on the bearish, we want to see people below this. Okay. On the bearish, we want to see moving below this, and on the bullish, we want to see it moving above this. So please pay close attention also to that. Let's see what really goes on at the close by. We're gonna see the market moving out of it and giving us a bullish move this level, but we're seeing it to breaking below, and of course giving us bearish move. So that's that for 600. So let's go to Pain 600. The 4-hour chart. Looking bullish. Kind of similar. Want to see the market closing out of this. So let's go to 15-minute chart also. Let's see what's going on. we analyzed something like this earlier. So the same thing. So let's say the market is gonna close out of this first long. We should close above this, and that means we just go on the long side. So that means if it's closes above this, we're gonna create long on okay 600. So let's see how it goes as it goes back. Okay, so finally, let's go to gain. All right, so the 4-hour charts. Kind of looking bearish. So let's see if they're gonna be seeing a bearish move going back to this next level. Okay. You can keep pending order below this. Yeah, it should just be below it. Yeah. Our take profits is minimum of 1:2 weeks to reward ratio. All right. So this is my entry on gain 6. Right. And of course, this brings us to the end of today's analysis with raw trade. Please remember, this is just a guide. This is how I see my perspective. Just visit this as a guide to your personal analysis. That said, I wish you a profitable day trade ahead. Please stay safe, trade safe, and don't squeeze more than you can afford to lose.